Next, two big fan conventions joined forces in London for the first time last week. Lovers of video games and comics united for a weekend of cosplay and crafting. Emma-Louise went down there to find out what it was all about.
For the first time, the biggest gaming convention in the UK, EGX, has joined forces with the biggest Comic-Con in the UK, MCM London. Tens of thousands of fans of gaming, anime, comic books and more all come together to share their passion of all things pop culture under one roof. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't actually know much about gaming or about comics, but I do want to find out. Can I have a little walk around and see if I can find anyone to help?
I'm dressed as Whomping Willow from Harry Potter because I absolutely love Harry Potter.
I'm dressed as a Star Wars girl because I just thought it was cool. I'm Miles Morales because he's really cool and he's Peter Parker's friend.
It's really interesting to see all this stuff that people has made.
I've come today because I love gaming. PlayStation games, board games, new games that haven't come out yet, and old games.
There are an estimated 1.1 billion gamers worldwide who contribute to an industry that makes more money than film and music combined. I wanted to speak to some people who make games to find out more about the process. So what are we playing?
So this is Mulberry Farm, a game where you can play both single player and co-op, and it's a cross between a farming game and a game where you need to defend your farm from invading boars who try to eat your crops.
What advice would you give to kids who want to make their own games?
There are a lot of people who want to make their dream game, something that they would love to play, and I think that's great. But what I would suggest on top of that is that they also try to think of a game that will be fun to make as well.
Comic-Con covers loads of different things. Cosplay, which is dressing up as your favourite characters, comic books, TV shows and movies. The Pokémon animated series has been running since the late 1990s and is still as popular today as it ever was. We caught up with some of the cast. Why do you think events like this are important for young fans?
For me, I find that it's a way to sort of get in touch. It's a connection to the show.
I love that kids now have a place to go and meet fellow like-minded kids and get excited about Pokemon or whatever show they're into.
And just before we go, could you say goodbye to Newsround in character?
BBC Newsround, I choose you!
I think I've learned a lot today, but mainly, I need to plan a costume for next year.